Hey everyone, this is Eric Gardner with Blackwell Realty Group and heyeric.com, and today I finally finished another book and I'm going to do a book review. And the book review is on the 5 languages of love. This is a book I actually tried to read back in college. It was some extra credit thing. Never got through it. Finally wanted to read it because someone I talked to a lot, they were mentioning that I need to be more empathetic and more loving and stuff. So I read that book. I'm reading one other book about it that I'll do a review on once I get through it. It's a little bigger. But I wanted to mention this book because, a lot of people talk about it, how to communicate with your partner. So I wanted to dive into this book briefly. So it's a great book. It's by Chapman. I'll put a link down below if you want to pick it up, or if you want to borrow mine, just reach out. But he essentially has a hypothesis that there's 5 languages of love that everyone speaks. First are words of affirmation. That's giving your partner or whoever you're talking to, positive affirmations, talking about how wonderful they are, giving compliments, that kind of thing. Second is quality of time. So some people, they prefer to spend more time with you rather than receiving positive affirmations. They just want good time spent, maybe going for a walk together, sitting down together, going to dinner together. So quality time is number 2. Number 3 is receiving gifts. Some people, and we all know them, they love to just get gifts. That's how you show your affection for them, maybe through flowers, through chocolates, through diamonds, I don't know, or cars, whatever it is. Some people love gifts. That's number 3. Number 4 is acts of service. And we've all seen these, we'd love for you to do the dishes, right? Mow the lawn, fix the house, whatever it is. Those are acts of service. And a lot of people have that as their love language also. Number 5 is physical touch. And that can be anything from holding hands to other things that we're not going to go into. But those are the 5 love languages. And in the book, Dr. Chapman talks about how most of us have at least 2 of those love languages that really speak to us and that keep our love tank full. That's what he calls it. Kind of goofy, but really works here. So, and he talks about when we first fall in love, that there's like this love euphoria, there's the falling in love period where it's just like we're so excited about being with that person that our love tank is always full because it's so fun and so new. And then a lot of people, once that newness and funness wears off, then they realize, or maybe they're not doing it to their partner, they're not speaking that partner's love language. So if my partner's love language is quality time, and all I want to do is buy gifts for her, then I'm obviously not speaking her love language, and her love tank will not be full. So it's important to figure out what your love language is, what your partner's love language is, what your kids' love language is, so you can speak to that love language and keep their tank full, and so you can have a good relationship with those other people. One of the big things he talks about in this book is how love is a choice. We really have the choice to speak to that person's love language or to not. And so you make that choice every day when you do things for your partner or for your kids or for your parents. You're making a choice whether to love them or to not love them. Last, and like a lot of those corny teen magazines where there's always a quiz in the back, guess what? There's a quiz in the back of this book for you to figure out what your love language is. So, if you're having questions about this, about how to, have a better relationship with your partner, this isn't my specialty, that's why I read the book. But check out the book. It's really good. It's not a hard read. Obviously, that's why I read it, because I don't read big books very easily. So check it out. You can check it out down below. I'll give you a link to Amazon. That's where I got it. Or you can reach out and borrow mine. I really don't care. Once you read a book, what are you going to do again? Read it maybe a few years later. But nevertheless, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to reach out. I love to chat with everyone, and thanks.